ครับอยู่กับดังกันด็อกมาเหมือนเดิมมาต่อกันเควสมันให้เราไปเมืองหลวงอันนี้ไปเมืองหลวงกันออกเดินทางได้
Useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager. Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
โอเคมีเราเก็บเราต้องตามคุณอัศวินคนนี้ไปเฮ้ยพี่ไปไหนวะเฮ้ยอะไรของมันวะมันต้องนำเราดิ
What's this? We're trapped.
ในที่สุดได้โบกแล้วที
Fine! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
Cyclops. Right. Be on your guard. It seems we have arranged our problem. I cannot keep them raised to our advantage. It does.
แล้วปีก็หัวไปเลยคิดดิโคที่มันเพื่อนสวย
Well done. Just go worthy of caution. We'll save our best will do.
เหนื่อย
Arisen, are you all right? 'Scarce stand. Well, they strike at us in gazing skyward. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Might I lend a hand? By all means. I'm not holding.
That sounds. Fall
บิล
back!
ลี่สวยมาก
'Tis a problem. We must get to safety.
โอ้ชิบหายฮะ
I'm ready to capture.
You have my gratitude, sir. 'Twould seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another false arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them.
เกือบตาย
Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this as a mark of my trust. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, aye?
อ้าว
Of course,
ปล่อย
if
เราไป
you'd
แล้ว
rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision.
แต่เราไปกับมันต่อก็ได้หิวได้ด้วย
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us?
Might there be aught over there?
We ought to take a closer look.
What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
let's go
Enough.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. I
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
Scratch the itch, in my case.
เช้าวันต่อมาโอ้เมืองหลวงเวิร์ด
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one arisen. That arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty.
อ้าว
If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them.
เราเจอ
This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Places such as
เดี๋ยวที่ร้านเหล้าใช่ไหม าเท่าอะไรกันแล้ว
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
โดนละ
Apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
Oh, 'tis you. You're the good sir who aided me in Melve. Thank you again, sir. You don't know how grateful I am to you.
ไอเด็กนี่ที่เราช่วยอยู่
sir, we've started selling that medicine you gave me at our shop. Why don't you come see?
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine in Melve? I thought so. She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. You have my sincerest thanks for aiding her. That girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other, for all my chiding. Once she gets an idea under her bonnet, there's simply no talking her out of it. Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount on my wares. Pray, make good use of it, won't you?
มันให้ดิสเขาเราที่ช่วย
I brought you something.
ช่วยลูกมัน
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here. As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. It would be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Disa's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you, yet I fear we have few other options. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now, though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper of her plots. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation. Majesty's
รับ
claim,
คุยให้หมดเลยแล้ว
as the true of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to Your Majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Deezer demanded Waldar amend the Code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace. Our laws dictate that Your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for Your Majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious, Your Majesty. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid.
ไปเอาอาวุธก่อน
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
ร้านขายอาวุธอยู่ที่ไหนเนี่ย
Greetings. Welcome to the Guild Hall. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word.
อยู่220 เหรียญโอ้โห
Forgive me, but I'm afraid we are not accepting registration for warriors or sorcerers at this time. You see, as we currently have no archer staves or great swords on hand, we are unable to outfit new members. And we cannot simply purchase more, as the delivery of arms intended for the local armory and other guilds in this domain was plundered by goblins. So regrettably, I cannot assist you, unless you were to procure a weapon yourself, that is. Methinks Roderick will be able to tell you aught of the stolen shipment. He runs the local armory, and we purchase almost all of our stock from him. May fortune smile upon you, sir.
Let us commence our search without delay. Where to first?
ไปซาร่าเราไปอยู่ไหนเนี่ยฮะซาร่าเราทำอะไรอยู่ซาร่าจอร์ดมาหา
Hoi, friend. Klaus sent word that you've agreed to rescue some of my pilfered equipment. I'd be grateful for aught you can reclaim, truly. Fair warning. Goblins are behind these ox cart raids, I've since learned. No doubt they're hoarding the stolen arms in their den. From the tell of it, their lair lies somewhere along the western road. Pray do be careful. If aught were to go awry, 'twould weigh heavily on my heart. Losing my wares for good would make me sore, but no sack of gold can compare to a fellow life, eh?
บอกว่าให้ไปทางทิศตะวันตกวะนี่เป็นเดลิโต้อีบวกเราต้องไปนอนก่อนใช่ไหมไปนอนก่อน
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all...
Oh, how I've longed to embrace my bedroll.
ไปตรงนี้ไหมลุยนั่งเรือได้ด้วยไหนลองนั่งเรือดิ
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts. Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Now here's a surprise. Our collection grows.
ถ้ามันกระตุกเช่นนี้
'Tis a glad thing we guessed when we did. We must not let down our guard.
ใครแม่งสร้างสิริมา
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy.
นี่เราจะเปลี่ยนสิริออกไปได้ไง ได้ที่นี่คือที่ไหน
Ye really pushing your luck.
โอ้โว้วโว้ว ซาร่า เราทำอะไรไม่ได้เลยอะแบบได้แหวนอะไรมา อย่างนี้มันไม่แหลกนะ พออยู่ในเมืองนี่แบบเล่นไม่ได้เลย นี่ใครวะเนี่ย
Let me get that. Shove off.
The pawn's in it.
Wolves, master.
Firewolf is effective against this foe.
A treasure chest.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Con ขึ้นไปยังไง
Indeed. We shall have to remain watchful, lest one of our company can start showing signs of this sickness. This should be of use.
ก็ให้มันเล่นแต่ซาร่าวะ ซาร่าระวังจอดมา อุ้ย
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but
อุ้ย อุ้ย อุ้ย
Goblins approach! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Stay with me.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
The thrill of victory.
One cannot help but feel indomitable.
พักผ่อนทำอาหารได้ด้วยกินผ้าแม่งเหมือนเนื้อจริงมากต่อกันทำกอบบินถึงแล้ว
A cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
Narrow passages may await us. Be on your guard.
Understood. 'Tis a glad thing we rested when we did. We must not let down our guard.
An exemplary performance. Think of it. Some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service. Words worth hearing. Everything has been warned. Quick, douse the flames!
I must confess, naught rattles me quite so much as the unexpected snuffing of my lantern.
Guard all your words. It won't make a difference when I've done for you. See?
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Do that! If you're fit to fight, give us a hand. Right, lend us your aid.
You're in your debt.
Scatter the goblins!
Who's
You have a strong arm. The goblins are well routed. You have my thanks. 'Twas a simple patrol mission till we walked into their ambush. Those cursed things caught us entirely unawares. I don't know where we'd be if you hadn't come along. I pray you'll let me repay the favour if e'er there's a chance.
Ui. แม่งใกล้แค่นี้ตายแหมชื่อเกมโมคุย เหี้ยตายจนไม่เหลือเลือดแล้วเนี่ย เฮ้ย พอไม่เอาละ
'Tis a glad thing we rested when we did. We must not let go.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Ôi, ôi, tay cơ. อะไรวะเนี่ยตายอีกแล้วเหรอ
We're unlikely to find any.
Goblins are front!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
The Arisen has been torched. Quick, douse the flames!
เจ้าใช่ไงวะยิวจีไฟไหม้เฮ้ย
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
โคตรตัวนี่อะไรวะเนี่ย
Well done, Master.
Do we report back now?
ได้คาถาแล้ว
The prison has gone up in flames before my very eye. No mercy!
Think we'll be able to counter whatever comes our way.
We must be a jack of all trades is a master of none. Masterfully done.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Ring of Cooling
'Can ill afford to grow overconfident. Our foe is not yet rallied.
A result to be proud of.
ช่วยด้วยอุ้ย
Like that!
ดีแล้วไม่ได้มาทางเนี้ยมาทางนี้นี่เจอหินกิ้งทับแน่นอน
Yon chest is in a place not easily accessed.
Surely we can make our way over to it somehow.
เดี๋ยวได้ตายพอละ คงยังไม่ให้เราเอาตอนเนี้ย เดี๋ยวค่อยมาใหม่
Last. If I were meant to spend my days in darkness, I'd have been born a mole. Indeed, you are correct.
ใครว่านั่นอะ
I've a knack for combining materials that I hope you'll find useful. I'll craft aught I can using what's in my pack. Have no fear.
จ้างได้กับซีรีส์แล้วแหละ
I'll...
Be well, Arisen. I'm not one for tearful goodbyes, but I must admit, I've grown rather fond of you.
Let us work together to honor the Arisen's trust. We found an Archistaff and Greatsword both. What say we bring them to Sir Klaus? Follow me, Master, if you would. I'll bring you to the one you seek. Look! Oxen! How tranquil.
'Tis best to leave harmless creatures be.
วิ่ง วิ่ง Oh no
This
Wing,
boulder
wing.
looks mighty heavy,
Wing,
but we
wing.
might just be able to move it if we combine our efforts.
Would anyone care to pull?
Goblins approach!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Guard all you want. It won't make a difference when I'm grappled, you see? How nasty know that.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
Huzzah! What a team we make!
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Well done.
ขอนั่งพักก่อน เลือดไม่มีแล้ว น่ากินจุงเบย เห็นแล้วก็หิว ถึงเวลาไปกำจัดวัวเลย โอ้
I've got hold of the enemy!
I prefer. I only hope I kill you at once. Hold it, please.
This brute has quite the temper.
Why do you not use their rage to our advantage?
Well aware of it.
Was most effective.
แทงมันแทงมันแทงเข้าไปวิ่งลงเอ้ย
Where's this behemoth? We must do whatever we can to knock it off balance. It's certainly worth a try.
Yes, of course. I see it now.
This code shall fall on my hand. Master, watch out!
The enemy's movements have grown sluggish.
We must make the most of his opportunity. Focused attack will end this foe. Quickly, Arisen, you must regain your footing. Don't waste your vim of inches.
Oh.
The key to besting a foe that's faster than us is to arrest its movement.
โอ้
There is no greater folly than over hastiness.
ล้มยักษ์ได้เลยใครตายลาล่าคนฮิวคนใหม่ลาล่าลาก่อน
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Wolves, faster! Fire will prove effective against this foe.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
เก่งไปเลย
Prepare yourself.
ยังล็อกเป้าไม่เป็นเลยรู้ว่าเกมนี้ไม่มีล็อกเป้า กับเมืองดีกว่า อะไร
I will finish this here and now.
เมืองมันก็แหลกอยู่แบบข้างนอกนี่60 fps ไม่ตกตรงนิดหน่อย พอเข้าเมืองนะ โอ้
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day.
ให้เนื้อเน่ามา
To this world I return, ready to put all I've learned to use.
โคตรสมาแลกเลยเว้ยใช่
'Twould seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations.
ตายหายแล้ว
We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or misplaced.
That's just what I was thinking. We found an Archistaff and Greatsword both. What say we bring them to Sir Klaus? I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons?
ได้มาแล้ว
Oh-ho! You have procured an archer staff, I see. Most excellent. You may now change your vocation to sorcerer, if it pleases you, sir. Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Marvelous! You have acquired both an archer staff and a great sword. You may now change your vocation as desired, sir. What's more, I bear glad tidings. 'Twould seem our arms shortage is at an end. I dare say the armory will be resupplied anon.
เย้
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Have you found any of the items we discussed?
I can't do.
Is there naught being done to make safe the roads?
Welcome to Bjorn's Arm, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. Just remember,
กิฟฟิน โอ้โห อยู่ข้างหน้าเลย
Careful, Master. You know not what to expect from this enemy. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Every tool attacks at our disposal.
Of course. The odds will be staring you right in the face.
Leave an opening. Focus your attack.
I shall lead the charge.
Well done.
เราบินอยู่ข้างบนเหรอ
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Right back.
เฮ้ยลงมาก่อน
I'll not take that from you.
โอ้กิฟฟินหนีไปแล้วอ่ะ
Take that from you.
เกิดอะไรขึ้นว่าตีด้วยเลย
We've got goblins.
Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat?
Guards be gone. I can do no less in service to the Arisen. The Arisen has been put to sleep.
หลับ
This calls for a curative.
How do you like that?
Whoa. Whoa. เกิดอะไรขึ้น
I'm safe. Thank you, Arisen.
หนีไปอีกแล้วอ่ะ
No harm in picking a few.
We've more places to go, yes? Then let us be off. I shall guide us to our nearest destination.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
เลเวลเยอะกว่านะ ไป
I'm only glad to have proven my worth.
Let us work together to honor the Arisen's trust.
เฮ้ย เหมือนเราจะตายหรือเปล่าเนี่ย เฮ้ยแย่แล้ว ไปไม่ได้นี่โอเปนเวิลด์ภา
No
ษาอะไร
sense
เนี่ย
letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
ว่าแล้ว
I shall guide us to our nearest destination. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
ทีนี้แย่แล้วเราติด ไอ้เหี้ย
This has no bearing on our current conversation, but might I say, pawns in this past Orient!
I suspect what one of these bearers.
Here, strike lightning on your side.
Well done.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Early Griffin gets the worm, as they say.
My curative magics are in your zone. Wait.
Magic's faded. Must be recast.
Scarce stand. A well-placed strike, gazing skyward. The focused attack will end this foe.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Focus. A moment of precision may spell out doom.
Yes, of course. I see it now.
Wait.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
We must not let down our bond.
โดนป่า
I grant you
อุ้ย
lightning's
โดนเข้าไปดิ
hands.
Right, I
Protect the shipment! Steal your count! Cut the thieves down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
How did this happen? We must have fled the cargo. Here, strike with lightning on your side.
Our task is complete.
I thank you for coming to our aid. That was a tight spot you saved us from. And what luck! Nary a scratch on the wares to show for it.
We were to make for Harv Village, as I recall. It is not far from here.
Benimaru.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty. It will be an honor to serve by your side.
This journey will be a long one. What say we employ an ox cart and save our feet the blisters?
It is the Arisen's choice to make, though I search for it, Master. Fire won't do much good here. Let's try a different tack.
Take the power of ice and turn it against our foes. My own master must hear of his talent.
Now, this is a try.
เราทำอะไรของเรา
Where are we off to next? I suppose the location nearest here would be a good place to start. We were to make the whole village as I recall.
Well done. I brought your magical. Oh. I should be glad to assist you.
It seems we have enraged our foes.
Might we not use the range to our advantage?
By your lead.
You see, this is the product of your healing.
Taking the initiative, I'll have you know.
So worthy of fortune, the Lord save our best will live.
By your lead. You've been opened. Over to your attack.
Strike back. Our force shall fall.
Well, I must.
ตีไข่มันถ้าเป็นตัวเมียก็ตีจิมมี่
When enraged, this creature is capable of calamity strength. You must not provoke it.
How are we meant to attack it without angering?
Our foe appears to have grown just as clear as we.
We must make the most of this opportunity.
A focused attack will end this foe.
Let our foes cower, or likely to grapple. A fine
Hey,
place
Leo.
to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? I'll put this to use.
battle to match all our strength. We must stand together if we are to seize victory.
Our foe stumbles. Just one more push ought to bring it down.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. One final defense. Woo-hoo!
ต้องตีที่หน้ามันใช่ไหม
I will protect you.
If we are to best this behemoth, we must do whatever we can to help.
Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid.
I grant your weapon a magical boon.
Allow me. This foe shall fall by my hand. The enemy slows. Action out
We must not give them a chance to recover.
Focused attack will end this foe.
โคตรมันมันจัด อุ๊ยแคมป์ไฟ พักก่อน Heave half
Oh, you've come to a dangerous place. Scaly beasts make this their den. We've been dispatched to cull them. A small force ventured inside, though I've seen neither hide nor hair of them since. Seems the battle is hard won. I'll not stop you if you wish to explore, but don't look for my aid if aught goes awry.
I'm sorry. Of course. I was telling you aught I know of the sea's peril, of the brine. And you'd know that if you hadn't fallen asleep the moment I'd begun. Now, 'tis common knowledge the brine halt any ships seeking to venture into open waters. As if to say, there's naught out there, so don't bother looking. But does that not strike you as rather miserly? Even if we are to believe that there's naught across the sea, why must we be kept to our shores? I should like to confirm for myself if there's truly naught to be found, and why shouldn't I? An old man with naught, sailing out into a sea of naught, and dying for naught. Where's the harm in that? When I said as much to the brine, they only stared at me in amazement. A lie, it may all seem, but 'tis the honest truth. I've beheld it all with my own eyes.
ไปลงมาข้างล่างกัน
Fine. There's a haze over my eyes. Can anyone hear me? We need help. Don't want to fall here. Damn blizzard. Is this where I'm to draw my last? I'm sonnet. Next life I shall grant you an elemental boon.
Well done.
am in your debt, sir. Thanks to your valor, I shall live to fight another day. Sorry.
Fire is not its weakness, but its strength.
Everything is yours to wield.
You're not one of ours. Have you come to save us? Forgive me. I cannot seem to walk of my own accord just now. Would you aid me in reaching the entrance?
You went in there to save my fellow soldiers. Well now. I underestimated you, friend. I shall send word of your deeds to the captain. You've done well this day. I thank you. We'll see to the rest of this mess. You need not trouble yourself further.
Oh, I'm saved. You have my gratitude, friend. Were it not for your aid, I'd have died a dog's death.
ได้อะไรมาเย็ดเคปใหม่ใส่เลยแกเพื่อนๆถึงเวลาพักแล้วขอบคุณนะครับที่เข้ามาดูยังไงถ้าเพื่อนๆชอบฝากกดไลค์กดซับให้ผมด้วยนะครับไปแล้วครับบ๊ายบายสวัสดีครับ